Hey y'all, it's me Robbie, and today let's do a get ready with me while we're sharing some gossip. First, let's get this little Dollar Tree hair bow out. Hey y'all, okay, so I got the headband on and I took my hair out, so let's get into it and let's start the gossip with Marshmallow. If you do not know who Marshmallow is, it's a ex-friend that really ruined my life, and also he's kind of built like a marshmallow, so let's start at all of it. So there is this boy, and I can't exploit his name for some reason, and I wish I could. So yeah, but nobody moved in. I'm sorry for my stuttering, but like nobody moved in, right? And I was bored as heck because my brother's friend Shay was there, and I'm not really friends with this girl, but her name is I'm not explaining her name, so we're gonna call her Apple. So Apple really was like not really of a friend because she kind of made me insecure. But yeah. Well, later on, sorry about my doggos, but later on, I was like, oh, I saw a movie truck and I was like, oh my gosh, what if it's a girl coming? And yeah, and I was so excited already because like I thought it was a girl, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could relate to somebody of some sorts. And I was homeschooled at the time, so really I had no friends. It was very sad, but I low-key miss it because I got to sleep in. Anyways, shout out to Bubble Moisturizer. And well, the day he moved in, I was like, oh, it's a boy. I really didn't expect that, and I really didn't want that, but I was like, you know what? It's fine. I don't really care. Well, I low-key started having feelings for him. No! Oh my god, I started to have feelings for him, and I started to really like him, and like that's when things went off road. Yeah, so later on, I was like, I don't know how to tell him that I like him, so I'll just write it through my diary. And I started being really obvious about, like flirtatious a bit. And yeah, and then I told him that he was like, so who's your crush? Because we started like, and the reason why I had a crush on him is because my parents were going through their first divorce kind of thing. They're not officially divorced yet, but yeah. And at this point in time, I was like, at this point in time, oh, okay. Sorry for my dogs again. But yeah, so he went up to me one time and he said, hey, I heard from your brother that, shout out to Really Cute by the way, that your parents were going through a divorce, and I wanted to say that like I'm here for you and la da da da. And I was like low-key sweet. Like I'm low-key kind of into that. Well, yeah, that's when like I started getting feelings for him. Also, I got a new thing here. This is from Sephora, so. But I was like, low-key, I'm into that. Like, he's kind of cute, like. And yeah, so yeah. Well, first let's cut this open real quick. Okay, so we got Miss Girly out of the box. I know she's low-key small, but Sephora's expensive. Please have mercy on me. But yeah, so I was just like low-key, like, why is that so cute? And like, I have a crush on him, but like, how am I supposed to tell my feelings for him? And I wrote in my diary, and kind of started getting more obvious by the days, and then I told him I was a Therian, and he got kind of confused. And I know I look like a preppy queen, slay, baddie, hate, fear, furries, and LGBTQ plus person. I'm not. I support all of those. No hate to the preppies out there. I love y'all so much. Queen girls, amazing. But, why is it so hard? Okay, got it. But, like, I was like, I shouldn't be feeling feelings for, like, one of my boyfriends. That's, like, low-key depressing. But, yeah. I did. I started to have feelings for him. It was so depressing, and he kind of went different from that after that little thing that happened and I was listening to music especially love music outside. Outside my. It smells good. Nobody told me that smelled good. Okay, but like, yeah. And he caught me and he was like, "What are you doing?" And like, it kind of went different when I told him I was a Therian. He was like, it's like, "So like, you're a furry?" And I was like, "No." But yeah. I was like, "Oh my gosh, he caught me doing that. That's so embarrassing." And oh my gosh, this is so weird. And yeah, and well, it really like, it went offside from there. Complete offside from there. Like from being, cutesy and like making him fall in love, which he did fall in love, and he still is. He still is. I know he is, because who bullies just for fun, gang? Because he's like been bullying me for ages. But yeah. And then it was the last weekend before school started. And I invited my friend over. Gecko on Paws. Shout out to her. She's one of my besties. I just had a play date with her today. And yeah. So, but then we heard giggling from the room, and we were like, "Why don't we laugh too? Like, let's laugh too." And so we go in the room, and I'm like, "What are y'all laughing about? Like, what's so funny?" And she's like, "No, you'll get mad." I was like, "It's probably like a Therian hate video or something." And then I was just like, "Just show me." And he's like, "No, you're gonna get mad." And I was like, "Just show me, guys. It's not that bad." And they show me, and they have pictures of my diary. No. And that's when I went to, that's when I went to 4th grade, and I knew who I was, and yeah, and I found out Pineapple, and Pineapple will be my ever long-lasting crush, even though he kind of moved away. But I low-key did track down his school, so now I know what school he's at. I'm not a stalker, guys. I'm not that weird. And now he's bullied me ever since. But now the most recent gossip is that, so he keeps on thinking World War III is going to happen, which, don't get me wrong, probably is going to happen. This probably isn't going to be pink summer. It's probably going to be like down summer, like so badly. So, yeah, no, also this is like amazing. I really suggest you guys to try the Gisu infused hair oil. I had to wet it though because like I got like the serum all over it, and I'm not a big fan of stickiness, and so is my mom. She's not a big fan of stickiness too. But yeah. And well, cause he kept on really annoying me, and I made the group chat about World War III, and I put in the rules to say no posting, like no sending videos about anything different than World War III. And yeah, he actually did the opposite, and he kind of like ruined the rules. So it got to a point where I said, "Who asked?" And he's like, "Bro, calm down." And I was like, "Who says, bro, calm down?" In the big 25. Oh, stinky. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in with my get ready with me, I guess. And let's hope to do a packing video tomorrow, because yeah, I'm going to Georgia on Friday in the morning. So peace out, Pookies. I will see you later.